Hi guys, welcome back to another Daryl's Digest. Today is December 12th, 2020. I want to show you something that a friend of mine brought over to the house the other day. Thank you very much, sir. I absolutely appreciate it. Here in the Commonwealth, the past couple days, it's been in the 50s. So the dogs and I have walked a long walk of over 3 miles. Now here's a question. And this question is for all you people that are smarter than me, because that don't take much. How in the heck can a male dog still lift his leg and mark his spot after a 3-mile walk? They have a reserve tank for that? What happens when we only do a mile walk? I ain't never told them we're going on a 3-mile walk, so pace yourself. I don't know. Today was a tough day for me to follow through and to do this video. There are 96 subscribers to this channel, and the last video I did only had 37 views. While I was providing the opportunity for my dogs to mark a 3-mile area around Brockway, it hit me. I started this for only 2 viewers, my 2 boys. I wanted them to be able to watch these 20 years from now. I'll be 77. Who knows, I might be living, or I may be pushing up daisies. I may know who they are, or someone could be changing my diaper. But these will be here for them to view. Then, just as important to me, is maybe someone will get help from these. It's going to be a little wild here, folks. Alright. If you're sensitive, I'm probably going to hurt your feelings. Here in the great Commonwealth of Confusion, our duly elected governor has decided another lockdown is the best move for us. If you are watching this video years from now, I hope you have never heard of COVID-19. I hope you have to look it up in whatever way you look stuff up by then. Listen, I respect people have died. I respect people are dying. I have sincere grief for the families who have lost a family member because of this disease, virus. But I also grieve for the families who have lost their livelihood. Now here's where it's going to start to get a little funky. I also grieve for the families who have lost someone because of suicide during this lockdown. I have some incredible numbers to share with you later about suicides. But first, I digress. This virus is the smartest virus of all time. Let me provide some proof. COVID-19 could tell if you were at a bar just having a drink, or if you were at the same bar eating a cheeseburger and having that same drink. The first one's illegal, while the second one was legal. COVID-19 also could tell time. Said bar had to stop serving alcohol at 10 o'clock. Well, this dang virus was so smart, it knew if you were in church or in a casino. Gotta get a drink here, guys. Got something in my throat. No, it ain't my conscience. Here's my favorite, though. This virus could tell if you were buying a pair of pants at Walmart or in a local family-owned store. Because the family-owned store was considered non-essential, so it couldn't open. But Walmart, Target, heck, they never missed a beat. This channel is supposed to be about mental health. I'm sure some of you are questioning my mental health right now. Heck, in the mood this world is in, I may have lost listeners and subscribers by now. But allow me, if you will, to give you another point of view. I did some math. Okay? Got these numbers from Smart News app. Okay? They were on 12/12/20 at 15:46 Pacific Standard Time. I ain't going to tell you what time that was here on the East Coast because I don't have a flipping clue. Okay? First one I figured out was the survivor rate. Okay? So I took the total number of COVID cases, subtracted the number of COVID deaths, then I divided that number by the total number of cases. And I came up with a number of 98.142. That's your survivor rate. Now I wanted to check the death rate. So I took the total number of deaths and divided by the total number of cases. I came up with a death rate of 1.857. Now I wanted to check my math. So I added the 98.142 and the 1.857. And I got, no, not 100. I got 99.999. So that ain't perfect. I just want you to know that. That's how I did that. Now, folks, what's the survivor rate of suicide? 0. I'm not talking about attempted suicides. I'm talking about suicide. No one survives. In a suicide, 100% die. Please let me read parts of some articles to you now. I will tell you where I found them, who wrote them, and when they were wrote. Go ahead, fact check me. This first one comes from KVVU TV in Las Vegas on December 10th, 2020. On November 13th, 2020, school superintendent Dr. Jesus Jara reported that 11 students had committed suicide in the Clark County School District in the first semester. They lost more in the first semester than they did all of the previous year. It's from the same TV report. Dr. Michelle Paul of the University of Las Vegas. The youth are not only dealing with the loss of social engagement, but the loss of celebrating things we look forward to when we are young. This next one comes from the Brookings Institute. It was written by Carol Graham, Tuesday, November 17th, 2020. The National EMS Information System is a provider of first responder data. They have 46 million respondents from 2017 to 2020. They report a sharp increase in calls during March through July of 2020 for drug overdoses, deaths, mental and behavioral issues. That's versus March through July of 2018 and 2019. This comes from the CDC. From the week of June 24th through the 30th, 2020. Age group 18 to 24, 12.51% have had serious consideration of suicide in the last 30 days. Okay, I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce these right. So I'm warning you up front. If I don't, that's just who I am, okay? Psychology and psychiatry. Okay? The author's name is Sandra Rahman. SANDHYA RAMAN. It's dated August 11th, 2020. The title of the article is Pandemic's Effect on Already Rising Suicide Rates Heightens Worry. Cook County, Illinois, Chicago. Suicide rates are up 13% year over year. This one here just blew me away, guys. Fresno, California. 70% in June increase over June of 2019. This is the last quote. Comes from the same article. CDC Director Robert Redfield. There has been another cost we have seen, particularly in high schools. We are seeing, sadly, far greater suicides now than we are deaths from COVID. There is no question our medical institutions are being stretched to capacity. I totally understand and believe that. But they are doing a great job because 98% of the people who get COVID live to tell about it. At the same time, suicides are increasing. There's 0% survivor rate from them. It's time to sound the alarm. Maybe only 30 people will hear this, but if one of those 30 goes on to enter the mental health field, how many lives can they affect? Gonna lighten up things here again at the end. If you know how a dang male dog can walk 3 miles and still lift his dang leg to mark a spot, I want you to comment down below and tell me how. I'm going to ask you a favor. Please tell someone about this channel. I know this episode could upset people. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up just so I know. If you chose not to listen to the end because I pissed you off, well, remember this. It's better than being pissed on. Until next time, keep counting those D's.